Breaking news: APC presidential primaries. Tinubu will enslave Nigerians. Buhari, do not allow a worse than you take over the position. Adeyanju. Hello, my wonderful people. Deji Adeyanju has sent a serious message to Buhari saying, listen, guy, you see Tinubu and you think you have done worse. This is our very own brother's position says, you think you have seen anything, yes? You think Buhari was bad. Wait until Tinubu's tenure starts. He said, when Jonathan was there, corruption is too much. We want change. Let him go. Here we are with the change. Everybody wants to remain with that what we had before. It was not like it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was not like the man did everything, perfectly. Then we sent him away. No, the nation was in collapse as well, but not this bad. The nation was really in dire need of change. And so that was what gave it away for us. The man knew what we were after and he took advantage of it. That was it, honestly. It's not like Nigerians were stupid people or did not know. You can't see the heart of a man. You can only see the face. Let's get all the details or hear his words, you see. President Muhammadu Buhari has been cautioned against allowing Tinubu and All Progressive Congress APC presidential aspirant to succeed him in 2023. Deji Adeyanju, an Abuja-based lawyer and right activist, warned that Tinubu would enslave Nigerians if he becomes president in 2023. Speaking exclusively with Daily Post, the activists alleged that Tinubu's words was law in Lagos, hence must not be allowed to replicate such at the national level. The activists allege that no politician in Nigeria is as corrupt as the former governor of Lagos State. He urged the president to ensure that the APC presidential ticket does not go to Tinubu but to the southeast during the presidential primaries coming up soon in APC. According to Deji Adeyanju, the president will play a key role in deciding who APC presidential candidate is. I would like to emphasize my appeal to him not to put a worse person than him in the very position. Put the nation's interest, if you want to ever do any good to Nigeria, first for your own good. You have failed beyond failure. Don't even make it worse. I would like to say that those struggling and suggesting that Tinubu be supported to become president because he supported Buhari in 2015, he should be compensated with the presidency are just clowns because other people who supported Buhari like IBB, Obasanjo, Amechi, Fashola, and others will also be compensated with presidency since the destiny of the country is now at the mercy of compensation. I disagree with this whole argument that we should place competence above zoning. Are you telling me that there is no competent person in the whole of the southeast, that only people from the southwest are competent? I hope that the president will use the wisdom he used during the convention to guide the party during the presidential primaries to have a consensus candidate of an Igbo origin. The truth of the matter is, Tinubu is beyond corrupt, and no politician in this country has the corruption business of Tinubu. You're flowing money into your house. You're flowing money into your house in broad daylight, and you still have the effrontery to go to the national TV to say it's your money. It's a shame because Nigeria has no structure. He went to Oshun and said he was richer than the state. In another instance, what business has he ever done in his life? Has he ever invested anything? He is not anybody. He is not an investor. He's not a manufacturer. So how come he's richer than his state? But that's what happened in Nigeria. So Tinubu is manifesting too many corruption to be president, and Nigeria will go to the dust if this man becomes the president. Giant of Africa. I wonder what will happen if Tinubu ever gets the position. So this is Deji Adeyanju's position. He has told President Muhammadu Buhari that don't put a worse person than you. Okay? Yeah, he's been cautioned. You are corrupt. We know. We've come to accept our fate that we made a mistake. We know you are corrupt. We accept. but don't put a worse person than you. So don't put a worse person. Don't make things worse than they already is. We know, but don't make it worse than they already is. Said because you will be remembered in the book of history how you destroyed this nation. I mean that's crime and that sin is already in your head. Don't make it worse than it already is. Okay, so this is Digi's position. He said Tinubu is worse. Okay, that Tinubu is worse than any other politician in the nation, and that Nigerians should watch out. Okay, said Tinubu's words, according to him, is law in Lagos. So if the people gets to that position, until he goes to his grave, he will be the one to decide. He would have finally, given the structure of how to of the godfatherism at the national level. So much so that if you are not part of his anointed flock, you don't get anything. Nothing is done. Nothing gets done. And what Tinubu says stands. He says so. Buhari should not put a worse person than himself. Said Buhari has made a mistake already. He should not go on and make more of the mistake. He should be careful, he should be cautious, and should remember that he's being watched, and everybody is watching how much of a failure he is already. Everybody is aware. So the best way to make hay is when the best time or the best season is why it is shining, when the sun shines. Okay, when the sun shines. And so there, James begging, he's asking Buhari to be cautious. Say you're already a failure. We have accepted that you're a failure, but don't make it worse. That's really funny, Deji Adeyoju. Well, I believe it's a concerned Nigeria who feels that things are not the way they should be. And really and sincerely speaking, whether we like it or not, if the election holds, sadly, it's from one of these men who has indicated interest. If the election holds and all things being equal, that'll become the president of this country. And in his opinion, he feels very strongly that, this should be done. According to him, Buhari should ensure that Tinubu does not get into that position, because he would have finally, I mean, the legacy is already destroyed. There's nothing left. He said, but he would have finally used his own hands to help himself, carpet himself properly and thoroughly into the grave, because Tinubu is not that man he wants to do those games with. As it stands, he said Tinubu is the worst person ever to grace that position. And anyone who thinks that, they are having a play with Tinubu, Tinubu is tactical. He's somebody who thinks about it and he does it explicitly. And so Buhari must be careful. Leave us a comment. So we can hear what you think. God bless. Bye for now.